Natalie, what do you think this stretch of practice that you guys have had without a game has allowed you guys to do?
I mean, it's amazing for us, especially when you have a young team and there's so much learning that needs to happen. When you play 5 games in 8 days, there's not much opportunity to learn from mistakes made in those games. So we really had the time this week to focus on the little things, especially on the defensive end. And it's going to be really adamant that we focus on those in the game against New York, especially with Tina Charles coming off like a 34-point game. So it's very important we transition from what we learned in practice to into the game.
You mentioned her 34-point game earlier this week, Tina. How do you keep her from having a performance like that?
It's 5 people. Everyone on the court has to be aware of her. As we call it, she's the head of the snake. So we have to make sure that we take care of her. And then also don't let other players go off that aren't supposed to. So really focusing on Tina and stopping her first.
From a defensive standpoint in general, do you feel like you guys are coming together a little bit, and has this practice stretch helped that?
Definitely. I think it's helped with our chemistry as well. To be able to put an immense amount of ball pressure on someone and knowing that there's an opportunity you might get beat, but trusting that someone's behind you. If you don't get those reps, it's hard to build that trust. So I think this 5 days of practice or whatever we had really gave us the opportunity to build that trust and understanding that I need to go really hard right here in this possession, one-on-one defense, and my teammates will help me behind me.